Right, guys, this is Craig. We're at obviously here at Gravity today. Okay. Now, I've just been speaking to Craig about his little Fiesta here, and he's going to give me a quick overview of how he started. Okay, why he got into racing, how much. Well, we'll ask him how much he spent. We'll say what he's done to his car, and basically where he's going. So, Craig, quick one. How did you get going?
Yeah, well, obviously I've been into this. I've been modifying cars since I was 18, so over 30 odd years. I just love the passion of doing cars, and then just got into it and just never stopped since then. Just kept going and going and going.
But your passion is cars, yeah. But you're a chef.
Yeah, that's correct. So I needed something else to do. Getting in the kitchen is quite stressful, so out of stress in the kitchen, get out of the weekends and start racing.
And you said,
cars.
And you said when you bought this, first of all, it was 180.
Yeah, standard is 180 brake, and I've now got it up to like 400 brake.
And to get to 400, what have you done?
Basically, fully built engine, mapping, which is really important, and there's all the other mods that need to go with it. So. And
you said you've got, and who does your mapping for you?
Yeah, my mapping was done by AJ Motorsport, and then the rest of the car was done with me and my friend Shane at Hypertube.
So you've done all the framework inside, the roll bars?
Yeah, I bought that from a company, but then obviously me and Shane put it in ourselves.
Okay, and then you also, and you're racing?
Yeah, I compete in time attack. I've been following, I used to help as a marshal in time attack, and then
as a quick one, Craig, and for me as well, being I was like, what is time attack?
Time attack is basically, you get different classes, so it's like 6 or 7 different classes, and it's basically go out on track and try and compete and get the fastest time, and whoever gets the fastest time throughout the day is then the winner. And
is that fastest time for any class or in your class?
No, in all classes. So like this one competes in pocket rocket, which you wouldn't get the fastest time compared to say like Brands Hatch. I can go around in 56 seconds, and the pros with their unlimited funds can go around in 49 seconds. So I can't ever compete against them. So it's the class that you're in, you've got to get the quickest time of the class that you're currently competing in. So like this, say this is the pocket rocket class.
And the next upgrade for you is going from 400 to?
I want to go to 700. So I'm going to have to completely, it'll still be a Ford engine, but it won't be a 1.6. It's going to be a 2 litre, 2.5, and then just basically again go bigger turbo, just build it all the way up to 700. Yeah, I'll go from there.
And you're saying it's going to be what, the next step, 12K?
I reckon it's going to be between 12 and 14K I'm going to need to spend to get it to the brake horsepower that I want it to get.
And will that get you enough to compete?
Yeah, because I want to do, I want to come away from time attack and go into the Javelin Sprint series. So again, so it's same as time attack, but instead of all the cars being on the track at the same time, you're on the track on your own. So you don't have to worry about other cars coming up behind you on a quick lap and getting out of the way. You're literally on track on your own and go around and get the fastest time. So I want to compete in that.
So for someone like me who's getting into it, what would it cost me to get a car to be semi-competitive at the lowest level?
You're going to be talking at least 6 to 7K. So bearing in mind all the crash helmet, all your safety gear that you have to wear, that cost me like 3.5 on its own. And then you've got to then look at the bits and pieces for the cars. So like roll cage, some classes you have to have it, some you don't. Fire extinguishers, stuff like that. So I would budget between, 6K I would budget for.
So you're saying the price of my last holiday with my family, I could have not gone on holiday, I could have been a racing driver instead?
Yeah. I spent 6K getting this ready for time attack last year, which is crazy.
And it could be any car?
Yeah, any car.
My Mini?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. And that would probably go, depending on what the age, it could probably go into a classic or retro class.
It's 07.
Yeah, so that could go into, I could go over to a pocket rocket, or it could probably go into a classic or retro class, or Clubman. So yeah.
Clubman?
Yeah.
That's a challenge.
There's minis in the Clubman charge, in the Clubman bit, so yeah.
Yeah, well, I won't show my wife this video, but anyway. Anyway, okay, listen, thanks for that, okay? And hopefully we'll see you on TV at some point.
Yeah, hopefully, that's the plan.
Don't forget, when you're famous, mention Rob.
Yeah,
and say Rob gave you the inspiration to the next level.
Yeah.
Next level. Excellent, okay.
Lovely.
Thanks then.
Thanks, no problem.